From UFOs to psychic powers and government conspiracies, history is riddled with unexplained events. You can turn back now, or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. While the majority of world religions advocate what could generally be considered the positive aspects of human existence, kindness, fairness, love, and so on, many groups throughout history, up to the present day, have twisted these tenets in efforts to rationalize horrific things such as wide-scale persecution, plundering, war, and genocide. Yet despite these atrocities, belief in some sort of higher power, or at least a higher standard of earthly behavior, persists. Humanity strives to better itself and continually seeks knowledge about the world, if any exists, beyond our own. This search is not limited to holy hermits, New Age practitioners, the devout, or the academic. Even criminals have saints. Here's where it gets crazy. Worship of deities and use of ritual is not limited to the organized religions of old renown still in the public eye. Gangs across Latin America venerate what are known as folk saints. These saints are unrecognized by the official Catholic Church, yet worshipped by hundreds of thousands of followers in Latin America. Perhaps the most famous of these figures is Santa Muerte, a female personification of death. This saint is multifaceted and associated with many experiences. Chief among these are her rumored abilities to heal and protect her followers, as well as to safely deliver them to the afterlife. To many, the followers of Santa Muerte are a cult, with the Vatican labeling the worship of this figure as blasphemous and a denigration of proper religion. In April of 2012, Mexican authorities discovered 3 bodies in Sonora State that appeared to have been ritually sacrificed as an offering at an altar dedicated to the saint. Additionally, rumors of human sacrifice have dogged Mexico's drug cartels for years, though at this point there is little proof other than isolated incidents. As researcher Tony Khalil points out, the majority of Santa Muerte's followers seem to be, in his opinion, law-abiding citizens, and narcos have appropriated this saint for their own ends. Mr. Khalil maintains the same appropriation has occurred with Santeria, Espiritismo, and other local spiritual beliefs. There are, however, other folk saints especially prized by criminals, such as Jesus Malverde, and the connections between gangs and spiritual practices is not unique to Latin America. In Taiwan, gangsters venerate the god Handun. In China, it's often said Guan Yu is the patron of both police officers and the triads. To the skeptical amongst law enforcement, religious institutions, and academia, the worship of folk saints amid the criminal underworld is little more than a cynical attempt by cartels to convince low-level underlings that their mission is somehow noble, worthwhile, or supported by otherworldly powers. To the true believers, however, the Catholic Church and other organized religious institutions, as well as law enforcement, are the same oppressive forces they have always been. And if saints exist for the people rather than the powers that be, well, that's something those powers don't want you to know. For more information, as well as behind-the-scenes looks at the making of stuff they don't want you to know, follow us on Instagram, where we are Conspiracy Stuff Show.